All right. Well, hello and welcome back to the final game of week 4. As you can see, Prism is a mess standings wise, and this one could make it even worse. We have Hanoi taking on Havana, two teams who've kind of been up and down, a lot more up for Hanoi and a lot more down for Havana thus far, but still solid results. You can see also pretty much all low seeds winning this week in their games, results in the standings you see here, where there are currently 7 2-2 teams with a chance to add 2 more if Havana win this game. And honestly, that's what I'm hoping for because I appreciate standings chaos. You know, unpredictability, mess in the standings. That's what we're all here for. Now on screen, you can see the stats. Your key players will be Halio and Red Guy, with I think Evola, definitely a player to watch for, probably the best player. I don't think I need a probably there for Havana. Definitely the most mechanical and definitely going to need to see her pop off. And then for Hanoi, in case you didn't see, I believe it is Scythe that we are going to be missing for this game, with a newly registered PFA Synth going to be stepping in. Or Synth, one of the two. There's an ED or there's not. I don't know if it's present or past tense, but, you know, we'll see. And so that will definitely be the interesting thing here for Hanoi. Will not have their main roster, but I'm pretty sure it is pretty good player they have stepping in, but you know, chemistry is gone, and that has been a lot of what we've said. A lot of what we've said that we've needed to see. That the chemistry has been why we've said Hanoi have worked. That they have Halio who will ball chase, and then Scythe and Sixful who managed to keep up that play style. And so now you have a new player stepping in who might, especially new to the league, might not know how Halio plays. Will that still work? So that's probably the big question for the Hydras, which, by the way, Hanoi are leading all 4 of the 6 averages, which, again, better record makes sense. But that's just where we sit. And so, yeah, we'll see, as we are just waiting on our teams to get in. Looking at the calls, we do have teams in their calls, although one of them doesn't have 3 members in a call, but, you know, that's another problem. As we do have 6 players in. I guess the one missing is Evola, who doesn't come anyway, which, not even being in the call is a little tough, but, you know. However it goes, is it looks like we are good to go. We do have 6 players in the lobby. You know, I want it to happen, and so I'm going to be bold and pick Havana. I'm going to go 3-2 because I think it would be an upset. And so I'm going to say it would have to be a close series to happen. But I can't say for sure as... Cool. So, like... Are we going to roll with this? It appears so. All right. Well, couple seconds down because the kickoff was a little awkward, but Havana have scored. It's 1-0, so... I mean, it seems like we're rolling with it. Kickoff was maybe a little scuffed. People got in like last second, it seemed like, but the players are playing on, so we're going. And the Highflyers get the first goal. Definitely the start they want, as we say so often, coming in as the underdog. Especially now in this one, a chance, although it's not going to last long. Halio centers and Synth stepping in as the PFA gets that goal on the board. Makes it 1-1, so it's a tie game. Yeah, Couch, people like just barely got in, if they did, before the kickoff, so I was like, are we gonna have to restart or what? But no one said anything, they played on, so I switched and they immediately scored. And this one's rolled to the side, Red Guy getting removed, 6 full. Bump that to the side, Jam now trying to play it out, 6 off the post, cleared away by Red Guy. Synth now pops it up. Trying to follow it, it'll get pinched down. Halio trying to go, but Evil up so fast, gets that 50 in there. Now Sixful dropping it down, pop up off the side. Jam trying to get a touch, but it's 50'd away. Falling to a more even game state here. Havana trying to push forward, a good dunk there by Evil up, but no one really able to follow it. Will allow Synth to get a clear. Jam holding it even. Evil will try to turn. 6 full. 2 went for Havana. They lose the challenge. 6 just barely blocked by Jam. Now off the side again. Halio slows it down. Now it gets popped out. Evola wins that challenge. Halio, though, now time will slow it down again in the air for the air dribble. Tries the reset, will not get it, but still going to stay behind the ball. Eventually it makes its way back to Synth. Six full diving in next. Jam, a good 50, but it's right out to Halio. He'll have control, but he'll get boomed away from it. Now Jam, Red Guy just barely not getting a touch. Gives up space to Halio. Low boost, might have a play, but Red Guy ceiling pinch. It might go high. Is there a read? What a defensive read there. As we see a team bump in the back half. Jam makes one save. They might need more. Double commit. Six full dunk goes wide. Then trying to recenter. Halio dives in, but nothing there. Now Evola low boost. Halio recovers earlier. Evola sitting under it. Pop across. Jam there. Reset forward. Floater. Synth gets it to the side. Now around again. Synth trying to win it in. Control here. Evola pinches it out to the side. Pop forward by Jam. Now another touch in. Six. Gonna drop it down. Now Synth, it'll roll up again. Evola trying to follow it. Synth just waiting to the left. Now a center to it. Halio. It goes wide. I don't know why I got frozen. Red Guy. That's just gonna go in. Goal number 2 for Red Guy. Havana take a lead. Avila touches it out. Red Guy just drives under it. It doinks off him. And the Highflyers are in front. I mean, we said they wanted a lead. They get it back now. Maybe another shot. It gets denied by Synth. Avila maybe cheated a bit too close. Now Halio drops it away again. 50 forward. Red Guy out to the left. Six full. Trying to get it forward. Gets another touch. Red Guy clear, but it's right up into Six, so she'll get a dunk back down. Evola trying to pick it up. Halio will dive in and dunk it away, though. And now another miss by Jam. It gets awkward. Evola left alone. Sid's shot. Blocked away, but it's right into Halio. Up off the back wall. Well predicted by Red Guy. In the right place. We'll get it back to the midfield where Jam will pick it up. Now Jam gets ahead of it. Leaves it to Evola. Halio blocks it away from her. Now Synth along clear. Might try to jump, but low boost. Will still go up and will just score. Red Guy tried to jump early. Had nothing on it and just gets beat. We are tied up at 2 again. Red Guy just not able to get that read. A bit too awkward on it. And so, we've had Havana take 2 different leads, and we have had Hanoi tie them again twice. So we'll see as Jam looked for a doomsday. Instead, it's Red Guy again. A hat trick, and Havana lead again. Jam looking for the doomsday, couldn't quite find it, but Red Guy just pops it in. Halio did get a touch, but it just bounces off the post and goes through anyway. Now 107 seconds, time for plenty more chaos. As this one bounced forward once more. Evola trying to get it forward. This one dropped down. It's just barely wide. Jam pushes it further so. Still it bounces out. Synth saved again, but it's high in the air in front of the net. Synth beats Six. Six goes for a bump. Halio's shot is wide. Now Jam just barely gets by Halio. Trying to drop it down without boost. Evola will pick it up into the corner, but gets bumped off. That gives space to Halio. Halio now up in the air, popping it out, dropping for a reset, dunked away again. And trying to get it out, Six full there. It's a perfect pass down to Halio. Open net, 3-3. We continue to bob back and forth as it's the Hydras once again giving us parity. One minute to go. We continue to go back and forth. Now Jam trying to catch it over to the side again. Jam still following it. Air dribble out. Has to let it go, but gets a demo in front. Now Red Guy diving in. Synth smartly plays it off the side wall. But still Evola now has time, but Halio closes that away. Jam off the side. Red Guy in the air. 50 against 2. Evola should have a chance to jump. Looking for Red Guy. Pops it up in the air. Red Guy very strong on that. Will force Jam to double back. And Jam dropping it down again. This one off the back wall. Red Guy still following it. Beat by Synth. No double. Where's Halio? Far away. Not going to be able to dive. Now Red Guy doing what he does best. It does a little bit of disruption on Halio. Now this one awkward out to Jam, but no shot. Down off the corner once more. Red guy to the back wall. Popped back up. Evola looking for the touch. How are they able to block it out? Now 6-full trying to pop it away. Jam trying to send it across. Synth gonna roll it up the left wall. Red guy diving in, drops it down. This should give us overtime as we roll on. Now, of course, the trends would absolutely say that we're gonna have a Havana win here, but once you get to OT, it all resets. Will that trend even apply? Halio on the outside. Red guy able to block it away. Halio now back to Synth. That one touched backwards. It gets awkward. Jam, low boost, trying to control it, trying to slow it down. Six able to take it away for the moment. Now Evola, pull shot, then a demo. Halio picking it up, low boost, cuts it back to Synth. He'll take a shot. Now blocked over to 6-full. She'll bang it forward. Synth is lurking. Shot is high. Halio's there. Havana will drop. Hanoi take game 1. The trend means not. The defense breaks down, and eventually the shot gets through. One day or not, the Hydras get through all the same. It says 1-0 with a 4-3 game. Gotta write that down, of course. There are your stats. You see them talking about it in chat. That was definitely a little laggy, but don't worry about it. You know, clean. Servers are clean. There's no client-side issues. There's no such thing as rubber banding. You're rubber banding. As we will get ready to load into game 2 shortly. Hydras kind of just withstand the storm. And I mean, you can see the playstyle. It's been mentioned before. Synth and Halio playing around each other. 6-full filling in the gaps. You look at the point values. 600 points and 2 goals to Halio. 500 points and 2 goals to Synth. 100 points to 6-full. Just kind of where she's needed. You know, not getting the goals. Maybe a save, maybe an assist. Setting up the plays, as you saw the pass there at the end. Of course, wasn't given an assist because Synth's shot rung high, but big part of that playmaking. And you can't run a team with just 2 players, no matter how fast they may be. As this one popped away, 6-full. Gonna try to play it forward. Gonna be caught by Red Guy. Taking it out to the side, the flick given away to Halio. Now, Evola's touch still backwards. Jam. A bit awkward on the first touch. Will be there to bang it forward. Sounded like a double commit as well. Now Synth gonna get bullied off. Jam trying to get in the way. Red Guy will get the 50. Jam lands under it. Doesn't have boost. Pops over Synth. But Halio, plenty of time for the save. Evola now forced it up in the air again, but it'll go really far to the right side, and Red Guy not able to get a shot on. Halio pops it over Jam. Evola left alone. Should have a free play. Just barely managed to get that touch, and now this one pinched all the way back to Synth. Sent long again. 6-full, a doink. No one on defense. Halio beats them all. It's off the crossbar. There's no one else to follow. A defender misses, and yet there's still no threat. This one now to Red Guy. Drop down. Jam there. Halio saves again. Evola to the left. Halio off the back wall looking for the double. Doesn't have it. Then the light touch forward. It's a control, and Red Guy manages to get a save. 6-full, a pass. No one really there. Halio will catch up, but doesn't have a whole lot of boost. Just manages to pinch it up into the corner. Now Evola sending it back out the other way. Jam almost around the outside. Synth trying to drop it down. Popped up again. This one rolled forward. Dunked, and there it goes. 6-full gets her first goal of the series, and it's 1-0 Hydras, their first regulation lead in the series. Yo, Couch, you should link the Discord. This one's off the left wall, 6-full. Trying to catch it, now waiting behind it, playing for the touch. Dunked forward, Evola. Around the outside, this one will get skipped downfield. Synth trying to catch. Evola just barely misses on that. Red Guy will find a 50. There you go, Yemi. This one off the corner. Evola trying to pop it up in the air. Gets it past the midfield. Wiko slower. Unlucky. Not our community award winner. 6-full trying to cut this one down. Trying to pop it back. Flicked forward again. Red Guy not able to get that one. Halio now up into the corner, dropping down again. Evola dunked by Synth. Off the side, Jam, a good double. Will have a chance at a center, trying to force it around, but Halio again gets a good touch. Evola tries to center. Synth takes it away. Now a pop up. Red guy doesn't have it. Halio gets a dunk. Evola tries to go up early. Just gets one touch. That has to set up Jam. He'll play it off the side. He'll get another. Popped up in the air. Bumps come through. It gets awkward, but in the end, Sixfold comes through the smoke. Trying to set up Halio, but that touch just harmlessly off the side, although Synth will keep the attack alive now. Jam dropping it down. Synth runs into Evola. Synth in the air again, playing it across. Pinch down, looking for a 50. This one towards the net. It's off the back wall. Red guy gets a light touch, and Evola a more substantial clear. Still 3 minutes are gone. It stays 1-0 here. Hanoi holding on to a small advantage. Havana still clawing to get anything going here. This one gets played forward. Jam trying to follow it, playing the 50. It will get forced wide. Red guy catching up next, plays it up to the back wall. Evola, 50 down. Synth forward. Synth has space down the sideline, but doesn't have boost. Still gets the dunk against Jam. Evola from the back wall again. True. This is true, Couch. We do have Fennec, Red guy. Maybe why we haven't seen as many demos. The breakout is like his Green Goblin mask. It's what talks to him and tells him to demo. I say that as we do see him trade with Halio, but Red guy now going to blast this one forward. It's out to the side. Dropping down, pinched forward again. It's like when he's in the breakout, he's in demo mode. Now that he's in a Fennec, he's scoring all their goals. It's like his different modes. Halio trying to get this one down. A good touch makes it really awkward for Havana. Red guy, though, has space. He'll bring it down. Dunked off the left side by Synth. Missed by 6, but a missed shot by Jam. Had a pretty open net, but could not place it through. Now Evo trying to play it forward. Red guy dunking it in again. Synth not able to get that one. Jam down from the ceiling. Leave to Evola, but Halio gets in for a dunk. The back wall again. Red guy trying to center it. Can't get any more on it. Evola slows it down. Well played. All three dive. Jam can't put it on target. Not a guaranteed chance, but that's so many tries. Just about all of them we've seen, which again, not that many, but more than it should be to have a 0 on the goal or on the board that they just haven't been able to put that final shot on target. Evelyn now goes up, but there are 2 defenders. They're going to deny it. Jam doesn't have boost. He'll get beat by Sixfold. Halio's there, lets it go. Hanoi are on match point. I mean, you speak of a Hydra, that is what we have seen. You see in this game, the points a little bit more evenly spread, but it really is that two-headed beast between Synth and Halio, zooming around the field, shutting down every shot possible, and not letting Havana do anything, really. And again, just the few chances they have had have been maybe a little bit awkward, and then they don't get that shot through. So, we now get to this point. Hanoi up 2-0. Havana need a reverse sweep. All hope is not lost, but it's dim to say the least. As we load in game number 3. Hydras 1 away from being the lone team at 3-1, but Havana aren't out yet. Both games so far within 1 goal. They gotta find the goal scoring after a slow game 2. This one, though, is so awkward. Red guy missed it, and Jam had to react. Did get the clear away, but still Hanoi pushed forward. Sixfold, though, a bit slow. And Jam able to dunk it away. Synth now catches it on the ground. Pass to Halio off the crossbar. Has the read. Has the goal. 1 chance for the defender. They do not get the touch. And they get punished. Evola tries to rush it a bit too much. And great placement on the double, by the way. Halio puts Hanoi on the board. They won the last game 1-0. We'll see what we get this time. Jam trying to knot it up early. Can't get it by. Halio just a catch out to the right side. Red guy trying to bring it down. It skips off Halio. That almost beats Evola. She'll have to pass it down to Jam. Now Jam rushing it again. Bouncer. Red guy look for the bum. Doesn't quite connect. It looked like he bounced off the defender. Now Evola over towards Jam again. Jam passed down central, but no one's there except Hanoi. Jam now not able to get that one either. Instead it'll be Sixfold to get the double. Red guy around the outside. Halio trying to center. It might look for the Doomsy, but all three Havana players go to make sure they get a touch out. Although no one gets this one, and Synth doubles the lead. Evola plays it to the left, then misses that one, and no one expects the absolute clanger down Broadway. Synth just smacks it forward and makes it 2-0. Now Havana in a hole. Need to find something to get on the board, 3 times even now to win this game. Evola trying to get it away. It's just a pop. Requires another defender. Red guy so low on boost. Sixfold though beat by Evola. Evola down into the corner. One more bouncing out. Halio starting to get awkward, but so clean on that second touch. Beats everyone except one. Now Sixfold a dunk. Who's back? Evola gets up first. Jam will turn in next. Pops it forward. Now rolls it out to the corner. Red guy bouncing it out again. Halio. Now Evola off the side once more. One player tried to dive, couldn't get anything. Synth light on the pinch. Jam though just bangs it up. That allows Halio to go. That allows Halio to take it away, and the attack is ended. Jam now space again, but that catch just too wide to the side. And again, not able to get anything going. It continues that Havana kind of rushing the defensive touches, kind of rushing every touch. Just going as fast as they can to try to get it forward, and then the response is Hanoi eventually just have usually one of Halio or Synth. Honestly, mainly Halio, just slow it down, air dribble it out, and kill the attack. That's what we've seen in both these games. Of course, game 2, only 1-0, but the few chances that weren't blocked in that manner, instead just were ended by a missed shot. The red guy tries to catch it forward. Jam tries to pass it right back to him, but again, the boost runs low. Jam will find a 50, but now Evilize third gets beat. Synth off the corner. It might just be in. Sixfold will fake. Synth gets the goal. 3-0 Hanoi. Again, they try to slow down too much, run out of boost, get nothing, get beat, and it goes in on the other end. The Hydras lead by 3. 2 minutes to go. And that dim chance is turning to a flicker for the Highflyers. Looking like it might be loss number 3 in a row. At least this time it wouldn't be 3-1, but it would instead be 3-0. Red guy looking for a touch. It's just a pop, and no one's able to go because Halio just too fast to follow it. Synth fakes that one. Sixfold going next. Blades forward now. A demo comes through. Popped up in the air by Halio. 100 seconds to go now. Hanoi still pushing forward. Halio still getting demos. Jam pops it up off the sidewall, drops it down. That one is going to go in. I was getting ready to say shouldn't pose much of a threat, but then as I was doing it, I was like, hold on, I'm not sure anyone's back. Synth just undercuts it, bounces over him, and so it's now 3-1. That is incredible comms by Evola. I mean, I pointed out at the beginning, Evola not even in the team's call. I'm guessing the team might have questioned it there, and Evola responds, being in a call drops her FPS by 170. Probably exaggerating, but that is a big performance drop from just being in a Discord call and not even talking. But either way, that could be a part of this, as we have seen quite a few double commits, although even Jam and Red Guy there are getting involved in the panic. Really just been an all-around issue as Evola tries to go for this one, gets the reset, but it's off target. Synth easily enough able to catch it away. This one pushed towards center. Sixfold pops it back off the corner. Halio will light touch out. Evola tries to shoot. It's high. Synth will be there. Just bangs it straight down the center. Now Red Guy waits under it, but Sixfold from behind takes it away. Popped up by Halio, will get a follow, but actually bumped off it. Sixfold though backwards. This one rolling out. Evola has space, plays it to the back wall, but out of boost, needs more. Synth shuts it down anyway. Jam now loses that challenge. That'll get all the way downfield. Red Guy almost own goals himself. Sixfold pops it up. More time wasted. Maybe another goal. Halio, the air dribble. It gets played wide. Havana continue to just not be able to get anything going. And as the time ticks down, that flicker will run out of power. And we hit midnight for the Highflyers. Hanoi will not get pulled down into the tie. They rise to 3-1. And they will be the bridge between the Pack and OKC. Ball stays in the air for a moment, but now it falls, and that result finally is solidified. You see Halio saying max FPS is 120. Synth, I believe it, 120 FPS, you know. Seems pretty realistic to me. Yeah, I mean, cleanly played, just kind of outplayed. You know, there your stats are kind of bouncing because people are messaging because, you know, we love that. And by the way, in case you thought the difference was gone, don't worry, it's back. The point distribution for Hanoi, 500, 575 between Halio, Synth, Sixful. That's just kind of their play style. That's how it went, especially with Synth. Obviously, that's kind of how we say it goes. That's just kind of how it goes with this team. Usually Halio, then Scythe, then Sixful. And now with Synth stepping in, the same issue is kind of exaggerated further. Well, it's not even an issue. The same play style is exaggerated further. As it's taking me a minute to load out a game, but as soon as we do get out, we will message to ask about an interview. And as always, you kind of assume we probably get one, but we'll see. As we will. And so we will be back in just 1 minute with an interview. And we are now back with the Hanoi Hydras. Clean enough on the sweep. How's it feel to get another win?
I don't know. It feels great. I mean, I'm new on this team, just for 12 hours, so it is what it is.
Yeah, you have one
I'm
teammate,
sure.
one teammate who won't talk, and the other who just said you got this. So yeah.
Yeah. Six has a migraine.
Oh,
I was
gotcha.
deafing that whole game, by the way.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, can ask you then as the PFA, how does it feel? First game, getting an appearance. Played pretty well, obviously. Stayed top or middle of the scoreboard and get a win on the board.
I'm pretty happy. I'm sure Scythe would be happy that we won as well. So feels great.
Absolutely. And, you know, you might not know the team that well, but I'm still going to ask you. They play Steinhatchee next week. How do you think Hanoi are going to do? And you played with two of the players at least.
I honestly don't know. I actually know these two. I actually know Six and Verm. So I'm sure they'll do good. They're both solid players. Good chem, good comms, like today.
You know, it's hard to ask a lot of questions about the league when, you know, just joined first game. But yeah, I will say it felt like in that first game, Havana were kind of ahead of it, getting all those goals through, and then games 2 and 3 really shut them down, barely able to get anything, just that one bouncer from Jam. Was there a change, or what happened to swap that dynamic?
Blue raspberry Joy-Cons taste good.
Good com 6.
Okay. I don't know. I think just we felt each other, not in that way, but we like locked in. We locked in, and we started passing more, and that started working really well.
Yeah.
Don't we have a 3-way game one though?
What? I don't know.
You heard me.
Oh. You know, don't worry about it. Well, not that much more to ask, so congratulations on the win, and good luck to at least the other two next week.
And I'll say thank you for them, so yeah.
Great performance.
No, Synth is replacing me.
Oh no.
All right, GG's.
GG's.
Yeah, I mean, fair enough. I mean, we know Halio doesn't talk. Six has a migraine. At least she talked a little bit, gave some input. But generally, fair play to Synth trying to give some answers. But well played series. I think I kind of want to say Havana got unlucky that there was a PFA in here. Because I don't know. I think it's just an entirely different team dynamic that obviously it's so hard to say whether they were better in this game than they would be normally. But Synth, obviously a great player, kind of able to match up closer to Halio's speed, and that really just removed anything. I think part of what it did is it kind of shifted it from more of a even dynamic where Halio's the main, Scythe keeps up some of the speed, Six Full that solid third, and it kind of shifted it more to be a 2 and then Six Full being the third. But yeah. I think definitely those two really shut down everything. Halio especially, you saw any defensive play, really able to slow it down, control, and just outspeed. And then Synth also just able to dive in and get those plays. So great team dynamic with the PFA. And yeah, Hanoi just kind of walk in, take a win, and they will move up to 3-1. Now, again, we were hoping for the chaos of 9 2-2 teams. Hanoi will be glad to evade that. Havana now will fall down into a 3-way tie at 1-3, alongside Kyoto and St. Petersburg, I believe. And Hanoi will have sole control of second at 3-1. But that will do it for week 4. We have tended to have Monday games. I mean, we've tended to have everyday games, so we'll see what we do have. But generally, that does it for week 4. We'll see you back when we see you back. But that does it for tonight, so we'll see you in week 5.